Hey there, it's Delilah, and I'm... Don't laugh! It's serious!
I know!
Hey there, it's Delilah, and... You can't laugh! Okay.
It's not you, it's me. Okay.
It's a breakup line.
Okay.
Hey there, it's Delilah. No, I'm laughing. Hey there, it's Delilah, and I'm here with my friend Zana. Yay! So today we're doing ENFP asks, and what's your Myers-Briggs personality type?
INFP?
Yeah, she didn't remember 10 seconds before this video. So we're going to do ENFP asks and INFP. We have wine so that Zana has liquid courage. and we're going to put her on the hot seat and just ask her different questions about who she is, her personality, what she prefers, and maybe you guys can geek out a little bit with me. So what I was going to say was something about how elegant you were. But yeah, what do you think are people's impressions of you versus how you see yourself?
So I think people think that I'm quiet. I've been told that. People have told me that I'm quiet, or they think I'm shy. But other than that, I don't know. I don't know what people think about me.
I think you're cool.
Thank you.
I think you do come off as very demure.
Demure.
You do! I think you have like, I don't know, maybe demure is not the word. It's like very like elegant and mature. Mm-hmm. And I think like when we were especially around in college, we're around a lot of very loud theater people. And I think that's probably the problem why we got so annoyed is because that like, I think theater people can often put on a face, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Or like put on an act. Like, oh, I'm performing. But I think both of us were kind of more like, just, we're doing theater. You know, I think we used to use the term we're people who do theater, not theater people.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's the difference, that we weren't defined by what we were doing, but we were ourselves, but part of us were this thing that we chose to do.
Mm-hmm.
And it might make sense, but I think it made us stick apart in that theater world.
Yeah. I feel like I'm definitely turned off by people who I can't, like, see who they really are. You know, like, if I feel like they're trying to be something, that's hard for me.
Yeah, if you would try hard, Zana ain't got time for you. She said right, no. I was joking, but Zana was serious. What's your favorite thing about yourself?
Oh, what a lovely
About your
question.
Personality. So don't tell me my boobs. No. I want to know what's your favorite thing about your... well, unless your boobs are a part of your personality.
Favorite thing about myself. I think we should all always talk about our favorite things about ourselves. Love ourselves more. Favorite thing about ourselves.
Ourselves. Me and my other personalities.
I guess, yeah, just like my unwavering desire to just be me. Mm-hmm. And to like feed my peace and feed my sanity and not letting anything compromise that.
I like that about you too. And on the other end, I guess, what's a space in your personality that you have the hardest time with? Maybe it's a challenge and insecurity, or like something that you don't like necessarily about your personality.
I wish I could, I don't know, I wish I could be like quiet and be like myself without it like putting people off or making people think I don't like them or that I'm not interested, or that sometimes I feel like I have to, like, overexert, like, yeah, like, what you're saying is cool and awesome, and I like it, and I'm trying really hard to, like, show you that I'm interested, but then I don't like doing that because that's not who I am, and I feel like people see through that, and so I often will just not, I'd rather just not try and pretend to be an extroverted, like, loud, charismatic person, but I think often people can sometimes take that as me being cold, or, like, uninterested, or, like, I'm thinking judgmental thoughts about them, but that's not the case at all. I feel fake when I'm trying really hard to, like, be smiling and giggly and ha-ha and yeah, and that's what I think people want sometimes, but I can't. And I wish I could just be more peaceful. I don't know, that, or find ways to make people feel more at ease.
Yeah. So it's not necessarily, like, with yourself, but that's more so about the way that people might interpret you.
I guess, maybe. Yeah.
Or that people do interact with you that makes you feel
Yeah, but I think I
can,
I can try harder in, like, big social groups to, like, put in more effort, I guess, to try and match other people's energy, but I don't know. Like, I could pretend like people don't annoy me as much. Like, sometimes I just feel like I can't pretend if someone annoys me. And sometimes I wish I could pretend like they don't annoy me. And
so there's no hiding what you really...
Yeah, and I think I've hurt people's feelings accidentally. But I'm not trying to. And that makes me feel bad, because I don't want to make people feel bad about who they are.
So if Zana gave you the stank face, just know it's really what she feels. She does feel like you stink.
But it's okay.
But she wishes you didn't feel bad about the fact that she thinks you stink. LOL. What is, like, the most interesting or strangest thing you've learned about yourself and your personality?
I think I read that the INFP is, like, the rarest personality. Myers-Briggs, right?
It might be the INFJ.
Oh.
But you're unique.
Well, that was
it. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah. That's an interesting thing. I don't know. I don't think there's anything I've learned about myself that surprised me about myself. I'm like, yeah. That fits.
That makes sense. Okay, and then in terms of, like, career and school, what is, like, one aspect about your personality, or what have you learned to do that helps you to be successful in your career or your work or school and your professional life?
Definitely being flexible and going with the flow. I work with children, and so if you can't be flexible, if you can't go with the flow, you'll just
You're gonna implode.
Yeah. So that is definitely a big thing. And I think just not taking jobs or being in spaces that don't feel like they're feeding me, I think is good. Because I think some people, and I envy those people, I wish I could just be a person who could just, like, work anywhere as long as I'm just making a lot of money. But, like, if I just don't feel good in this place, I just can't work there.
Yeah.
Like, if I don't enjoy it, I just can't do it. I just can't, like, push through and work someplace that I don't enjoy being around.
What's most important, or what is what's a value that you hold? Something that's important to you.
There's a lot.
Choose only one.
I guess to summarize, I think most of my values just stem from, like, trying to make the world a better place. Just, like, environmentally and, like, socially, social justice, and just compassion. I just want things to be always moving towards a better place. And I think I try and live by that. Make my actions match that.
I think you are. And last question. If you had to tell anyone else with your same personality, but maybe younger than you, maybe figuring out or learning to come to terms with who they are, what's someone of your personality, if you had to give someone with the same personality as you any type of advice, what would you tell them? Tell them.
I don't know. I would just say it's okay to be who you are. Just love yourself for who you are. Yeah, I think that's it. Just be yourself. It's cliche, but that's it.
Be you. Be true. Even when you poo-poo. And that's a wrap.
Cheers.
Thanks, Zana, for being in the video with me and letting me to interrogate you with all these questions and post it for the whole world to see.
You're welcome.
I'm not making it better. But yeah, so goodbye for now, guys. This is our I think second series / video on these Myers-Briggs personality type. If you guys want to see more about Zana, hopefully I might split this video up into parts, and you can click over here near her face, or you can click over here or somewhere anymore else, and in the suggestion box, go ahead and like the video, subscribe, and you'll get to see this face and more in your suggestion box. And without anything else, goodbye for now until we make another video. Bye. I can't read.